60 also. Dank is sitting with 60, and I don't believe Dank is here tonight. So
one, one shot. I think very much some what's the word I'm looking for? Explains how I am. Navo simple. Navo not Stephen Hawking. And I do not know why the sky racing stuff just does not seem to work for me every time I put it in. But here we go, lads. Moto 1 of the C class here at Backyard MX Round 3 on Redbud. Our first randomized track of the week. That was a lot of empty gates right there, and a lot of people choosing the outside here. What are your thoughts here, Pibbert?
Um, my thoughts are Van Mill is going to be the man to watch out for. He's got a good points lead right now, and I expect him to keep that up. Now, though this is a random track, these guys have had for the most part, these guys have had a lot of practice time on this track. This is a very popular track. A lot of people love this track, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and we are underway already. So much carnage. But Barboza was going to get the whole shot and then blows the corner. So Landry, Barber, Hurry, and Sink Envy, your top four coming out of those corners. Absolute pandemonium in the first corner and in the second corner. So already, this is insane. Just to quote everyone's favorite French Canadian keyboard warrior. There is Resolute Kraken, Essence, JLab, Barboza, Dig, Panda, Penguin.
Sink's gonna go the inside, take the. Oh, and they both go down.
Ooh, that is not what you want. So JLab gaining some positions here. But here it is, our race leader in second place, Landry of Horizon Race and Honda. Barber sitting in on that lovely Kawasaki. JLab of Woody Graphics, Diggs of Street Dog Racing, Panda,
Oh,
Penguin,
and Landry goes
Hurry.
down.
puts Barber out front.
So,
J-Lab's right there.
So a new race leader in Barber as Landry and JLab now battling for second. A little bit of contact coming into that inside. Now here is where it can really make or break you. Taking the inside
J-Lab.
or the outside on Larocco's leap. Ooh, Barber overshots it a little bit, gets a little out of place, and then goes down in the sand section. So JLab now our new leader with Landry right behind him. Dig and Panda gonna take over fourth and fifth. Hurry, Barboza, Penguin, and there is Barber, Resolute Kraken, Sink Envy, Mojo, Grizz Films. Alright, just places changing back and forth, and look at the massive pain train that is the mid and back pack.
I'm not sure if Landry and J Labs are gonna get cuts there. They both went way off the track on that turn before the triple there.
Yeah, you guys can see a lot of people that end up blowing that outside as they usually take it very wide on that straight stretch going into the big triple. So not quite sure if there could be consequences of them taking it so far outside. My Nightbot is going insane. We're just going to ignore that. But it is JLab of Woody Graphics on the Yamaha currently out front and starting to make a little bit of gap on Landry as Dig's starting to catch up to him.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Dig is actually starting to push on Landry now, so. And he's going to take the inside here on the leap, but I think he lost a little bit of speed whenever he came in. Not sure if he's going to be able to make it or not. He does.
He does. So those are our top three with Panda of Sky Racing. Those top four riders starting to put in a good bit of gap as we go to fifth and sixth place with the Resolute Kraken and Barber. Sir Lose-a-Lots of the SYS team, Rai, Guez, Hurry, Grizz, Penguin. Ooh, and Penguin's gonna go down, so he's gonna lose spots to Rippin and Motodon and Bryce of Sky Racing. Van Meel taking wide around him. There is Jensen, Mojo, Sync Envy's gonna end up going down, laying the bike over. So a massive train rolling in here, sitting about, I want to say, this is going to be 10th and 11th place.
Just to give you a little update up front, Navo, Dig has gotten around Landry and is now starting to close his sights in on J-Lab here, so...
You are quite right there, my friend. So Dig of the Street Dogs Racing team has officially passed Landry of Horizon Racing Honda. Panda still just sitting just outside of that, but Resolute Kraken and Barber, as they're starting to get side by side over this table, as they're starting to come into the sand section. Barber's going to end up forcing out Kraken wide, but Barber's going to blow the berm just a little bit going off track. But Barber is gonna make it stick, and make sure for you guys who are interested in the live timing and scoring, you go to Resolute Kraken's Twitch channel for the live timing and scoring of this race. So going back to our race leaders, J-Lab holding about a 5-second gap on second place in Dig. And Dig starting to put in a good bit of a gap on Landry in third place, and Panda still just sitting outside. But here comes the pain train. 3 Kawasaki's right here just looking to get on that podium.
And there's Rye in the mix amongst those. Was really expecting to see him up front more last week. Glad to see him pushing up here towards the top this week.
Absolutely, Rye on that Twisted T Suzuki. He's looking to get some better points up on the board. Look at that small little train. Hurry of Street Dogs Racing coming in. Kraken must have went down back there because he's lost a few positions. Guez coming in. Rippin coming in. Jensen coming in.
Rise looking to make the pass on Barber here. Is he going to make it stick on the inside? No, he opts to go to the outside to get a better run to the sand rollers. And he gets around Barber, so that's going to give him that position.
So Rye moving into 4th place.
Got the battle for third.
Oh, and or 5th place, my apologies. Yeah, Panda has now gotten around Landry, and Landry's going to hit the SpongeBob. He's going to go down. Now Rye's catching up a good amount because of that mistake, but Rye's going to get squirrely in the sand section, lose up that time, and now Barber's going to be right back on Rye. But J-Lab of the Woody Graphics team still holding strong out in front. Dig has starting to really catch up to him. Only about 2.5 seconds between the two as they last cross the finish line.
Yeah, Dig is for sure on the hunt right now for J-Lab. He, you're talking about cutting that lead almost in half that last lap. So he's got something figured out, and I expect within the next lap or two to see him up there battling J-Lab.
Absolutely. And this with the C-Class, this is out of the first week of racing with both motos being 20 minutes and a randomized track. So
yeah.
Just little over 12 minutes plus 2. And
oh, and J-Lab goes down.
J-Lab goes and tries to get out of the way of Dig. So now Dig of Street Dogs Racing is now our new leader. I think we've switched leaders about 4 or 5 times already. But
J-Lab get a little squirrely there coming in the sand, so that's going to allow Dig to really open up the gap.
And Panda of Sky Racing. He is currently sitting in 3rd. Rye has moved up to 4th and gotten around Landry. Barber is sitting in 5th. Where is Landry?
J-Lab goes down again on Larocco's leap, and that's going to allow Panda to get by him here. But J-Lab says, no, not yet. I'm not done fighting. He's going to take the inside, and they're going to... Oh, and he cuts him off and takes position back. So good defensive riding from J-Lab there to hold on to that position.
So here it is, folks, our battle for second between J-Lab of Woody Graphics and Panda of Sky Racing. Panda
See, the thing
said
is,
in it.
the thing is now that's allowing Dig to really open that gap up as these two are battling down. And J-Lab goes down again and loses that position to Rye. So now Rye has his eyes set on Panda. And where is our leader, man? He has really opened that gap up now. So it's time for him just to focus forward and check out.
It absolutely is. He was already 8 seconds ahead of second place when they crossed the finish line just a little bit ago. So Dig starting to check out here. Our new second place racer in Panda of Sky Racing, and Rye coming in third on the Twisted Tea Suzuki. J-Lab dropping down to fourth. Barber still holding fifth. Resolute Kraken sixth. Sir Lose-A-Lot of the SYS team coming in seventh. Jensen Landry has now dropped back to 8th place. Let us go on board here with Panda.
Oh, and Rye goes down in the sand rollers, and J-Labs is gonna catch back up. I don't think he's got enough to make the pass yet. He doesn't. Rye's gonna hold on to the position, but J-Labs is gonna be right on the back of him.
Yeah, they're both getting a little squirrely right after Laraco's leap here. So Rye currently holding third place, but J-Lab is right behind him. And Barber has lost the position to Resolute Kraken, so Kraken now moving up to 5th. Barber must have gotten some big cuts because timing and scoring is now putting him down into 9th.
J-Lab went down in the S section there. And Rye got that position back, and that's gonna put Resolute Kraken right on the back end of Jensen, or on J-Labs now.
So there it is, our big battle for 4th place right now between J-Lab, Kraken, Barber, Sir Lose-A-Lot, and Jensen is now starting to come into this mix of this massive 6-man train. But the story right now is, where is he? Where is Dig? There he is. Dig of the Street Dogs Racing, currently our leader with a little more than 8 minutes plus 2 laps here to go as he hits Laraco's. Panda, the Sky Racing team, holding second as he's coming over Laraco's. Rye on the Twisted Tea Suzuki sitting in third. J-Lab, Kraken, Barber, Jensen. Oh, Hurry made a big mistake in the sand section.
Him and Sir Lose-A-Lot got into each other there. Well, Sir Lose-A-Lot went down, and as he stood back up, they got together, so they put both of them way back, and that's going to allow Landry to get those positions back.
And so here we go. Van Meel, our current points leader, he is sitting down in 8th. So he's going to try to look up on and catch back up on some positions to hold that lead. He went back-to-back wins last week at Ironman.
Chat was saying he waited 10 seconds after the gate drop before he took off. So, trying to give everybody a head start, I guess. Don't really know the reasoning behind that.
No, I don't know if that's true, but 2 mistakes of Kraken and Landry going down on the outside of that berm before the triple. So Van Meel will move up 2 more spots, I believe, up to 6th. It is all just focus for Van Meel as he tries to limit the damage on his points lead.
No battles up front right now.
Yeah, Dig is really starting to put the massive gap on there. It is his race to lose at this point. And here we go, looking at Landry the Horizon Racing Honda former race leader, now dropping down to about 9th place. So Redbud has not been too kind to him. We have Hurry of Street Dogs Racing, Resolute Kraken, and Rippin.
Rye went down before the finish line, and now that's going to put J-Labs right back on the back end of Rye. So may see that battle heat up in just a minute.
Yeah, so Rye currently holding that last podium position for Moto 1. J-Lab really looking to get back on the podium, as he was also a race leader there for a bit. Look at that, and look at that. There is Jensen on the Verb Moto Honda. See what other battles are going on over here.
Still got Hurry and Kraken
Hurry and Kraken,
battling.
yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
stick
for
here.
about 10th place.
Yeah, so
Still-
Hurry of Street Dogs Racing Kawasaki, Resolute Kraken, and Landry of the Horizon Racing Honda team, they're all back battling here, trying to maximize what points they can. As we're sitting back here at about 10th position, Hurry's going to blow the berm a little bit. Kraken makes a mistake coming out of the sand corner, so Landry's going to make up a position as he goes by him. And here comes Rippin coming up on Resolute. As we are starting to head over Larocco's, Resolute Kraken taking the inside over Larocco's, throwing a nice scrub, but ends up going down, landing a bit sideways. And coming over, looking overhead, there is Van Meel and Sir Lose-A-Lot, with Hurry coming in right behind him. So Sir Lose-A-Lot looking a way to take another spot away from Van Meel. I believe Sir Lose-A-Lot is a new addition to the C class here. I'm not. And Barbosa was just kind of stalled on the middle of the track there. I don't know if he was having some engine trouble or couldn't get the bike started, but I think he is now.
Yeah,
disappeared.
don't know what that's about. But
Oh,
we
there
go
he
back
is.
to the leader. Dig is already in lap traffic here. He's starting to close up on Essence and Mickey. So
I believe it is Mick Lee.
is it Mick Lee?
Yeah, he's got an L in there.
Oh, okay, I see that now.
Yeah. So there he is. There is Dig. And from what I am gathering, looks like Barbosa ended up DCing. I don't know if that is a server crash or the server might have kicked him. I'm not entirely sure about that. We're gonna have to get some more information as it comes. But here he is, Dig of Street Dogs Racing, your current race leader by about 10 seconds over Panda of Sky Racing. And they have just gapped out third place of Rye.
Oh, and Panda just went over the fence on that berm before the triple.
Oh, I see
and
that.
Not only is that going to allow Rye to catch back up at time, is he going to get a cut for that?
That would not quite sure. We're gonna have to find out as they cross the finish line again for the next lap. There is J-Lab on the Woody Graphics Yamaha, and Jensen of Verb Moto Honda starting to close in that gap for fourth place.
Yeah, it's definitely been getting closer and closer.
Oh, Barber must have made quite a big mistake, because Van Meel is now taking that sixth place spot. So Van Meel is now really on the move here. Little less than a minute and a half plus 2 laps here to go. here he comes. Van Meel is a man on a mission right now, as we are looking at 7th and 8th place of Barber and Hurry of Street Dogs Racing. And Hurry sending the table into the rollers before the sand section. Hurry taking
J-Lab
that.
went down and let Jensen pass.
Yep, so there goes Jensen, our new 4th place position. J-Lab in 5th. Van Meel still holding 6th. Barber and Hurry battling almost side by side over Larocco's for 6th and 7th. There is Sir Lose-A-Lot sitting in 8th. With Rippin in 9th, Landry in 10th. And Resolute Kraken dropping to about 11th.
Ooh, Van Meel and J-Lab collide. Van Meel went down, J-Lab was able to stay up somehow.
So there it is. The timer has run out. So just 3 laps remaining here at Redbud for the C-Class. As we try to check in with our leader. There he is right there.
He is definitely out front.
He is out front. 16 seconds last lap. Very well could be bigger as he crosses the finish line again to signal those last 2 laps. But Dig, a man on a mission with focus, commitment, and consistency. And that is why he is so far
Panda's
up
getting
front.
held up by a lapped rider there, and he still manages to make the triple, but that's allowed Rye to close that gap back up just a little bit. So
And just by a couple seconds, and can confirm here, Dig has a 16-second lead over Panda. Rye only sitting about 5 seconds behind Panda as he's battling out with a lapper. So try to remember, boys, be like Pibbert and Navo and move out of the way when you have that blue flag.
Oh, and Panda goes
Panda
down.
goes down.
Rye
So
gotta
here
go
it
over
is.
the...
Oh,
Oh, they're gonna get together, and Rye goes down.
Rye tried to send it over the roller on the inside, and it ends up costing him more than what he wanted. Jensen sitting in 4th place, starting to gain some tie, and Van Meel sitting in 5th. He has gotten around J-Lab.
Jensen goes down, allows Van Meel to pass.
So Van Meel now moving to 4th. Really mitigating the damage done to his points here for Moto 1. There is J-Lab in 5th position with Hurry sitting in 6th. So coming in, we are on the white flag of Moto 1 here at Redbud for the Backyard MX C-Class Moto 1. There is Panda, our 2nd place racer. Rye, 3rd place. Van Meel starting to really push it as he going over Larocco's. Could possibly get a podium here if Rye or Panda make a very big mistake. Jensen sitting in 5th with J-Lab right behind him. J-Lab's going to send the inside, get a pretty good drive over it. There he comes, and Mickey's going to end up going down, so lap traffic not going to prove so much a problem for these guys as he ends up going down. Where is our race leader? Besides gone, there he is. Dig of the Street Dogs Racing Kawasaki team. Putting on an absolute clinic here. And I am, and Dig manages not to go down, but he is stuck in the fence. And I am just getting word in the booth that Landry of the Horizon Racing Honda team has ran out of gas here on Moto 1. And
You think maybe he didn't realize that it was a 20-minute moto?
I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure where when he ran out of gas. So
Here comes Dig.
unknown. And here he is, your Moto 1 winner, Dig of the Street Dogs Racing Kawasaki, will take first position. So we're coming back. Look, and here comes Panda. A very solid ride for Panda as he's going to take second. And Rye, also a very good ride from Rye. Coming in third, that is your podium. Van Meel, who started out pretty low in the pack, coming in fourth. Hurry is going to end up grabbing fifth. I do not know what happened to Jensen.
He's coming.
Yeah, but here he comes. Jensen is going to grab sixth. Jensen's going to move back to seventh as he had some cuts. So J-Lab is going to take sixth place from him. Barber, oh no, Barber is stuck on the finish line. He can't get over.
I think it counted him. I think he got lucky.
Oh man. So Barber coming in eighth. Resolute Kraken finishing 9th. Sir Lose-A-Lot 10th. Rippin 11th. Mojo gonna finish. Actually, Mojo is gonna take 11th away as Rippin had some cuts. We're coming into the last bit of riders. Motodon finishing 13th. Guez in 14th. Here comes Barboza. Barboza going to finish in 19th. He was a lapper. So just a couple more riders left out on the track. We have Grizz Films. And I believe that should be Sync Envy. Yes, it is. So Grizz coming in. He will take that 15th spot. We are just waiting for Sync here, as he's going to finish out strong, a good gentleman's finish. Why is it always the last racer goes
Senator to the moon?
So your top 5, Dig of the Street Dogs Racing Kawasaki team, Panda of Sky Racing, Rye on the Twisted Tea, Suzuki, Van Meel on the Dollar Tree, and Hurry of Street Dogs Racing Kawasaki. Some good representation out there. And what a ride from Dig.
Yeah, Dig straight up owned this race, man.
Absolutely. And you know, thoughts go out for the Horizon Racing Honda team. Man, it's just something you don't see nowadays. But, you know, I will always tell my favorite story if you guys have never heard it before. The very first ever Backyard MX race on JS7, everyone's favorite boomer. The man himself, Vox, ran out of gas in the race. So it was a big funny. Okay. Yo, Nevo, can I say I'm back in chat? I have. So Panda is going to take a restroom break. We have a good 10-minute break here.
Better pinch it off and get back.
Well, I hope it doesn't take more than 10 minutes, but I will let Vox know for you, Panda. So we're going to take another 10-minute break here, lads. I'm going to throw some more commercials on for you.
LeFou asked where Van Meel ended up. He got up to the third.
He got up. Did he get up third? I thought he got fourth.
Yeah, he did. He got fourth.
Yeah, he got fourth.
Oh, I'm sorry.